Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisario. Welcome back to the BellisarioSonic YouTube channel from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, where we talk about music, records, do record reviews, interviews, and much more. Quick update on the channel. I'm still putting videos out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All those days are reviews except for Sunday, which I'm putting up the conversations that I'm having with all these wonderful artists who've generously given their time to come on the channel and talk to me. If you missed last Sunday's interview, you need to go back and watch it. It's with the great Simon Phillips, and he gives us a lot of information on the recording side of things in the studio and talks about how you can make a digital record sound analog. It's well worth watching for all of you guys out there that are interested in that kind of thing. Today, though, we're going to be doing a needle drop on this Cory Weeds Home Cookin album. I have so many records down here that I've been waiting to review. This is one of them. It's been in the queue. So I'm going to drop the needle on this. This is a 2003 pressing on the Cellar music label. Also, if you missed the interview with Cory that I did a couple of months ago, it's well worth watching. Gives a lot of information about his Cellar music group, what it's like to run a jazz record label. I'll put a link to that below so that you can go check that out. Also, another new record that just came out on his label is sitting back behind me here. The Bria Skomberg, What It Means. Fantastic record. Like going back to New Orleans, she plays trumpet on that and sings. She's got a great voice. I'll put a link below to both of those videos, the interview and the review that I did of that record here on this video. So go check those out. This is a really cool record. I've been listening to this on streaming for a while now, and it's a fun record. It's kind of a big band type record. You've got, I'll go through who plays on this record. It's a lot of fun to listen to, a lot of cool arrangements. You've got, a couple Horace Silver tunes on here. You've got a Thad Jones tune on here, and among others. A lot of great playing on here. Cory's a great saxophone player, and you've got just a lot of great players on this record. So I'm going to drop this on. We're going to have a listen. I've already taken it out of its original sleeve, which was a paper sleeve. I took it out a while back. I was going to do a review on it. Anyways, long story short, I've cleaned it off and put it in this Hudson Hi-Fi sleeve here. I have yet to actually have dropped it on the turntable, even though I've got it open here. So what I'm going to do here is drop this on the turntable. We're going to have a listen to it and see how she sounds. This right here, kind of a cool story on this album. That the kind of the way that Cory had this planned out was to pull together players from Vancouver area, which is why it's called Home Cookin. They were going to play for a couple of dates at a jazz club there, Frankie's Jazz Club, for a Friday and Saturday, and then they were going to go into the studio on Sunday. So you kind of, get warmed up there at the club, I guess, and kind of get things gelling, and then you go right into the studio, which kind of makes sense. Unfortunately, his saxophone was stolen there at the club when he came in on Friday to play. So he had to actually find another saxophone. I guess some of the other musicians dug one up for him, and that's what he played at the gigs and going into the studio. So kind of an interesting story there, but I'm going to drop this on. You guys are going to have a listen like we always do. This first one's called Home Cookin'. It's a Horace Silver tune. And again, if you're like swinging, straight ahead type jazz, you're going to dig this. It's a lot of fun to listen to, a lot of great arrangements. And we'll see how this sounds on the record, because it sounds pretty good, streaming. So we'll see how this sounds. Playing it on the Fluence RT85 with the Ortophon Blue, going into a Shitmoney preamp into my Yamaha HS8 speakers. So let's see what we got here. Actually, the record has a little bit of a warp to it. See if it affects the sound too much. There's your tunes. Pretty nice sounding record. The recording is done well. It's got pretty good depth to it. It's mixed nice. It's got a nice sound stage to it. You hear everything spread across the speakers nicely. Great playing on this. So there is a slight warp to the record. I do hear a little bit of tiny bit of noise here and there. It's nothing horrible. Drums sound nice. Piano has a nice sound to it. Love Cory's saxophone, tenor sax on it. So you've got 11 musicians playing on this, so got that big band feel to it. Yeah, it sounds really good. It's well done. The recording was well done. This was recorded at the Warehouse Studios, March 5th, 2023. Engineered, mixed, and mastered, it says, by Sheldon Zaharko. So he did a pretty good job with this. Bass sounds nice, round. Sounding recording, it's not muddy or anything. So you've got Cory playing the tenor sax, Chris Jestrin on piano, John Lee on the bass, Jesse Cahill on drums. Drumming on this is fantastic too. Steve Caldestead on lead alto, James Dander on tenor sax. You've got Dave Say on baritone saxophone, 2 trombone players, Brian Harding, Jim Hobson, 2 trumpet players, Brad Turner and Chris Davis. So there's your musician lineup. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. It sounds really nice. This order. I think this has been sitting here too long, so there's no way I'd be able to return it. So, but it's not terrible. It's not anything that's causing a big problem sonically, that the warp, but it's a little more than I like. You know, you can see the check and see here. Got this on Amazon, so So, unfortunately, it's outside the return window. I've got too many records sitting down here that I haven't checked out, unfortunately. And on Amazon, you have like 30 days. So, but not a huge deal. You could hear just a little bit of as the nothing terrible. So, but check out the playing, the arrangements. accessible for people just getting into jazz. This is a great record, you know, to turn them on to, I think. I like the cover art too. I kind of like that old-timey. So all the tunes are between 5 and 7 minutes. So there's enough room to hear a lot of great playing between the players. I love it. Great piano playing. Just a swinging record. So Cory started recording back in '97. I think 2008 was his first album as a leader. He's got 23, I think, of his own records as a leader now. And on the Cellar music label, he's got well over 300 recordings on his label. So maybe we can have him back on the channel again. The first interview that I had, again, we talked about his record label. Very interesting conversation, but I'd love to have him on to talk about music side of things as a musician. Pretty up-tempo album. Even though you've got like Blossoms in May, which is a ballad. It's predominantly kind of an up-tempo swinging album. And I like the separation of the instruments. It's really well mixed. Yeah. Drums sound pretty good. Got the whole story here of the recording. Nice. Yeah. So pretty nice sound in recording. The pressing is a good pressing. Again, as far as just it's on 180 gram vinyl. It sounds pretty good. It does have that little bit of a warp to it. Other than that, I'm digging it. And again, it's out of warranty, so I can't really send it back because I again let it go past 30 days. But it's something that's, you know, it's not terrible. It's not like I have to send it back. I'm going to flip it over, play a song off the other side. Thedia, which is a Thad Jones tune. So let's check that out. we'll close out the video with that. I appreciate you guys hanging out and subscribing. I appreciate you guys giving the thumbs up and supporting the musicians that I promote on this channel. I love to promote new music, new working artists that are putting out new material. As much as I love the old Blue Notes and doing reviews of the reissues, not enough attention is being paid to great releases like this. And this is really what's keeping the jazz tradition alive, are people that are currently putting out records. So I'd like to promote those. And when I find ones that I like, I pick them up. All these I buy with my own money. I've only had a couple of records that have been given to me to review. And when they're given to me, I let you guys know. Otherwise, I buy them with my money. So there's no, I'm not having, no one's giving me this record to promote. I purchased it with my own money because I love the music, and I want more people out there to know about it. So go listen to it on streaming. If you like this kind of straight ahead swinging, kind of a big band sound, even though you got 11 players on here, so it's got that big band feel to it. It swings, but you got a lot of great playing on here. Just a fun record to listen to. So yeah, go check it out. Well recorded, mix sounds nice, does have depth to it, warmth, doesn't sound cold, or it doesn't sound like a digital recording where it's shrill or anything like that. It does have a nice sound to it. And again, if you missed my review on the Bria Skomberg back here, go check that out. That's another nice sounding album. Yeah, digging it. All right, folks. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me again and giving the thumbs up. Leave your comments. Bass sounds nice. On the next video. Happy listening. Fantastic. Go check it out.